Hello everyone, welcome back to GK Today. I'm Palak Khandelwal. Today we are discussing the top MCQ which are related to the banking, economy and finance current affairs of 15th of March 2022. So these series is beneficial for all banking exam aspirant. Okay, so now question number 1. What percentage has the Employees Provident Fund Organization cut its interest rate on Provident Fund deposit for 2021 to 2022? So the correct answer of this question is option C, that is 8.1%. So recently the Employees Provident Fund Organization has reduced its interest rate on Provident Fund deposit to 8.1% for 2021 to 2022, that is financial year 2022. So this reduction is 0.4% lower than the previous year. It was 8.5% in 2020 to 2021 and 2019 to 2020. However, this reduction in the interest rate on Provident Fund deposit is witnesses as it is the lowest in more than 4 decades. So in 1977 to 78, Employees Provident Fund Organization has credited 8.0% as the interest rate. Since then, it has been either 8.25% or more. So, the 8.1% interest rate was recommended by Central Board of Trustees in a meeting which was held under the chairmanship of Union Labour and Employment Minister Bhupendra Yadav. So, the 8.1% annual rate of interest will be credited on Employees Provident Fund accumulation in account of member for the financial year 2021 to 2022. So, after paying an 8.1% interest rate, the Employees Provident Fund Organization will have a surplus of around rupees 450 crore. Do remember the headquarters of Employees Provident Fund Organization situated in New Delhi. Okay, so now question number 2. Which organization has collaborated with NITI Aayog Atal Innovation Mission to host AIMS flagship program? So the correct answer of this question is option C, that is KIDEX. So recently, the Atal Innovation Mission of NITI Aayog partnered with KIDEX Venture Private Limited. So they have partnered to leverage KIDEX existing technology firm. So the program will be available to more than 1 crore students affiliated with Atal Tinkering Labs network in digital mode at zero cost. So the both entities will help at least 10 lakh young learners to avail the Atal Innovation Mission proprietary program on innovation and marathon. So the partnership will be executed for 3 years. Okay, so now question number 3. Which state has collaborated with NABARD to build fish infrastructure in order to boost fish production? So the correct answer of this question is option D, that is Orissa. So recently the government of Orissa has signed an agreement with the National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development. So the agreement was signed to create fish infrastructure in order to in exchange fish production in the state. So the Fisheries and Aquaculture Infrastructure Development Fund will be supported the development of infrastructure in the marine sector of the state. So the fund of rupees 119.8 crore are sanctioned for the same. So they have set the target to attain sustainable growth of 8 to 9% to in exchange fish production capacity to 20 million tons by 2022 to 2023. Okay, do remember the headquarters of NABARD situated in Mumbai. Okay, so now question number 4. Which bank signed a Memorandum of Understanding with SELCO Solar Light Private Limited to provide energy access to the under-reserved? So the correct answer of this question is option D, that is Karnataka Bank. So recently the Karnataka Bank has signed MOU with SELCO Solar Light Private Limited with an aim to offer energy access in the under-reserved sector. So the financial support by loan at affordable interest rate to install SELCO-based solar energy product will be granted by the bank. Do remember the headquarters of Karnataka Bank situated in Mangaluru in Karnataka and the headquarters of SELCO Solar Light Private Limited situated in Bangalore in Karnataka. Okay, so now question number 5. Who is the new chairman of India's Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority? So the correct answer of this question is option C, that Debashish Panda. So recently, Debashish has been appointed as the chairman of the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India. He is the former Financial Service Secretary. So the post of chairman of IRDAI was laying vacant since May 2021 when Subhash Chandra completed his tenure. So, the Debashis, a 1987 batch IAS officer of Uttar Pradesh, retired as a financial service secretary in January this year after a 2-year job. So, the appointment committee of cabinet has approved Debashi's appointment as a chairperson of the insurance regulatory, initially for a period of 3 years from the assumption of charges. So, the appointment of IRDAI chairman comes nearly 9 months after the vacancy was created following Subhash Chandra completing his term in May last year. Okay, do you remember the IRDAI was founded in year 1999 and the headquarters situated in Hyderabad. Okay, so now question number 6. Which company has been the first prepaid payment infrastructure insurer to achieve complete RBI mandated interoperability for its PPIS? So, the correct answer of this question is option A, that is LiftQuick. So, recently the LiftQuick has become the first prepaid payment instrument insurer to gain full interoperability directed by RBI for their prepaid payment instrument. As per the power mentioned under section 18, with section 10 subsection 12 of the Payment and Settlement System Act 2007, it is mandated to all the prepaid payment instrument insurer to offer interoperability for full KYC wallet by 31st March 2022. So, the interoperability will enable the customer to perform optimization of their payment and expenditure under their wallet by connecting a card by Visa or Rupee Pay network or enabling UPI. So, the LiftQuick has partnered with M2P FinTech to enable UPI on prepaid payment instrument. Okay, so now question number 7. The Rashtriya Raksha University building was dedicated to the country by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So, which state is the home to Rashtriya Raksha University new campus building complex? So, the correct answer of this question is option D, that is Gujarat. So, recently, the Prime Minister of India, that is Narendra Modi, dedicated the building of Rashtriya Raksha University to the nation. So, the Rashtriya Raksha University is a new campus building complex at Gandhinagar in Gujarat. He also addressed the first convocation of Rashtriya Raksha University in Gandhinagar. So, basically, the Rashtriya Raksha University has commenced its operation from 1st of October 2020. So, it grants diploma to doctorate level academics program in area like policing and internal security, police science and management, criminal law and also in justice. So, while addressing the ceremony, he assured that Rashtriya Raksha University will help to create a better security environment and criminal justice system in India. Okay, so now question number 8. Which institute has signed an MOU with the Bureau of Indian Standard to create the BIS Standardization Chair Professor? So, the correct answer of this question is option A, that is IIT Roorkee. So, recently the Bureau of Indian Standard has signed an MOU with IIT Roorkee. So, the MOU was signed to establish the Bureau of Indian Standardization Chair Professor at IIT Roorkee. So, this will be the first standardization chair of Bureau of Indian Standard, which will be set up in the academic institution. So, it will also support financially to IIT Roorkee. It will an research and development center and will grant training in standardization and conformity assessment. So, basically, it focuses on standardization and conformity assessment, especially in civil, electrical, mechanical, chemical and also in earthquake engineering. Okay, so now question number 9. According to Morgan Stanley, India's GDP growth prediction for 2022 to 2023 is expected to be at what rate? So, the correct answer of this question is option A, that is 7.9%. So, recently, rating agency Morgan Stanley has projected India's GDP growth forecast for financial year 23 at 7.9%. So, this is the 50 BPS less than its early projection due to the impact of Russia-Ukraine conflict on oil prices. Furthermore, the Morgan Stanley raised the country inflation estimated to 6%. Meanwhile, the current account deficit are seen to be widened by 3% of the GDP. So, India is affected through the 3 key channels, that is higher prices for oil, other commodities, trade and tighter financial condition influencing businesses investment sector. So basically the analytics at the brokerage also raised their inflation forecast to 6%. So the upper end of the tolerance band of RBI and flags stagflation risk because of ongoing event. Okay, so now last question. Which payment bank was recently directed by Reserve Bank of India to halt onboarding new customer with immediate effect? So the correct answer of this question is option B, that is Paytm Payment Bank Limited. So recently, the Reserve Bank of India has directed Paytm Payment Bank Limited to stop the onboarding of new customer with immediate effect. So the bank has been directed to appoint an IT audit firm to conduct a comprehensive system audit of its IT system. So the RBI took the decision in exercise of its power under Section 35A of Banking Regulation Act 1949. Okay.